Today for the Bitcoin price with DaVinci J15, we are going to talk about Bitcoin because right now in the Bitcoin charts, we are going to talk about this crazy M pattern I was talking about for the last 2 days. You remember I was getting very cautious if you disregard here the Elon Musk news. Once we broke down from this long bearishly biased rising wedge here, and unfortunately it seems like Bitcoin is getting follow through, and after breaking the M pattern, as I mentioned, we are confirming here right now, breaking below the previous rejection point. So the question is, are we going to go lower actually for Bitcoin? Well, we are going to talk about that. We have clear indications for an explosive move for Bitcoin within, and now guys listen to this, within the next 24 to 36 hours this explosive move is going to take place, and we will be talking about with DaVinci J15 about in what direction this move is going to go, in also what price target we are looking out for, but most importantly what specific trade are we are going to put into Bitcoin here to profit from this upcoming volatility. So make sure you watch this video until the very end, and you also sit down, scroll down, and this is important guys, smash up the like button to an absolute new all-time high. If you want more of these videos in the future, smash it up like right now, make this button here turn blue, and also press the subscription button, press the bell, and here press on the all button to make sure that you are getting notified for all future videos. With that being said, I want you to go straight into the most important question of today. DaVinci J15, how are you doing today, my man?
In the butt, 5 by 5, man. You know what? I'm looking forward to the next week when I'm going to be flying out to Dubai and joining you and Carl from the Moon and Crypto Jack and all the rest of the people that are out there, man. Oh, man, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
it's going to be fun. We're going to have fun.
Exactly. MMCrypto, the German YouTuber. We have a lot of people
Yes.
here. And guys, we are going to do a small meetup here over in Dubai. We will keep you updated about the day and the time and the location. But with that being said, DaVinci, maybe we are pulling up the charts. I know you have a lot on your table today. So please elaborate a little bit what's happening here. And this is important, guys. On the 4-hourly, on the daily, and on the weekly, we have different pictures right now. And all of them are pointing towards a clear scenario for Bitcoin, not only within the next 24 hours, but also within the next few days and weeks here. So DaVinci, may you start? The stage is yours.
All right. Well, as you know, right, we do have like a larger M and the larger time frame. We'll show you guys that shortly. But first, what I want to show you is on the 4-hour, there's a clear divergence, right? Price divergence in the RSI here. You can see that we've created the last swing low was is lower than the last swing, the current swing low on the RSI, but if we go to the price action, you'll notice that, wait a second, price says that, no, we're going lower. We're headed lower. So that means there is something not quite right with the bears, right? The bears are like, yeah, I'm getting tired, getting sleepy here, and they're probably going to start curling up shortly. We're also
losing some steam.
In a deep, that's right, they're losing steam. And then also we're in this resistance box, right? And as we speak, we're breaking down. Now, unfortunately, we do have the 61.8. So generally, what happens with a bullish divergence, you shouldn't like go long right away, because what tends to happen is there's a little bit of a wick down, right? And especially since we're close to the 61.8, I wouldn't be surprised if we wick down for a quick one, roll back up, right, and then go another test of the lower level, and then go to make a what? What's that? What does that look like?
Nice sneaky W here, sneaky for the bears.
Exactly.
Very quickly, behind my face is actually hiding. I will read it for the people. The 61.8 would be at 50,290. So if Bitcoin would actually make this FU move towards the downside, according to DaVinci's charts here, we would be wicking down to the 50,290 and then wipe out the bears. So we are wiping out the bulls first and then wiping out the bears. This is something Bitcoin does every now and then. This is why trading Bitcoin on a daily basis is not so easy. And that's also why I'm putting more in these long-term trades. So DaVinci, this actually looks like a very reasonable scenario right now. One more thing, Da Vinci, on my chart here on the 4-hourly, when I'm zooming out a little bit, we are here actually right now in a falling wedge, which is starting from the rising wedge. Can you see that as well? What do you think about that quickly, if you can see it? And then I would like to go into the weekly time frame you wanted to elaborate a little bit on as well. And maybe in the end, a quick trading setup here.
A falling wedge, right? Are you talking about like this one from here to maybe here, right?
Yeah, you can
like
even
this?
take it from before. So we have 3 touch points. Like there's one week before. You could take that one. No, yeah, something like this. No, the lower one. I would take the lower one maybe. This week.
The lower one? This one?
Yeah, the wicks or like something like
that.
Yeah,
that works. That works.
Yeah.
So if we bounce here, like even if we wick below it a little bit and then bounce off, as long as the 4-hour does not close below this line, it would be good. And then it comes back up, because I wouldn't be surprised if we come back to at least visit the 13 EMA before we go hot. We come back up to the 13 EMA, roll over, then come back up and we create a W and move this thing a little bit higher on the 4-hour. Now, but there is an unfortunate issue here, right? The daily says like, hey, you know what? We're finished, right? We've created a larger M, right, pattern. If you look at the longer term, and on top of that, right, there's a bearish divergence on the daily time frame, as you can see, which is very, very powerful.
Yeah.
Right, as you can see right here, this divergence from there, and then if we bring this thing larger, make this one larger right here, you can see the divergence is clear on the daily, from here to there.
Yeah.
Right. So, and it's almost confirmed. It's not quite confirmed though, because it has to come on price to confirm this. We have to fail a little bit lower. But the good news is, when you have a daily divergence, it doesn't mean that you hit the sell button. Because what tends to happen is that the price action bounces after confirmation, and then goes back down.
Yeah.
So people need to remember that when they see bearish divergence, it could tend to like really mess you over.
And honestly, Da Vinci, I remember in the last 6 months within that crazy bull run, we had like 4 or 5 bearish divergences, which Bitcoin completely ignored. And I think you and me, we did very well not trading them here on the daily. So I would be very cautious here. One thing I wanted to mention is, Da Vinci, this big W pattern, you talked about that on your channel. I talked about that on my channel here. It actually broke down and we confirmed the breakdown, and Bitcoin is about to go below the previous rejection point. So it is possible that this breakdown of the M pattern is actually going to continue. I talked about that in the video I published 5 hours ago. Just wanted to know your thoughts on it, because that's the nice thing about collaborations. My price target was 44,500, which is unfortunately, guys, if you are watching here, exactly in alignment with the 13-week EMA. So we are about to confirm this breakdown of the M pattern. So Da Vinci, can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Well, I really think that, even though the M pattern probably looks like it's going to play out, most likely I think we're going to see something like this and then fold and then come back down to play out the M pattern before we go. And then create a bigger W for us but then again, we're probably just going to go sideways, because I really think that the dominance is going to fail as we come back down. If we come back down here, right, to the 47, oops, sorry, wrong chart. If we come back down, I think Bitcoin dominance is definitely going to start to play a big role, fall big in a large way, and the altcoins are going to get a major bid, and that's what I've been looking for, because as Bitcoin gets boring, right, the altcoins get a little bit of a bid, because all this money that's coming in, right, from all the stimulus, all the printing. Are you aware that the Federal Reserve has decided to discontinue the M1 money supply, so that you won't know exactly how much they're printing?
I saw that. I just checked. I just went to the website, this Fred website. I checked M1 money supply, and they said discontinued. We are going to update that like every quarter or something like this. But come on, what's going on, man? These guys are criminals. It's insane, man. It's insane. And by the way, right now, as we are recording that, this falling wedge is breaking towards the downside, and we are confirming this M pattern. So let's see actually what scenario is going to play out here. We have price targets and we have exact game plans for both scenarios provided here. And as I actually mentioned recently, ever since we broke down below this rising wedge here, I was getting a little bit more bearish and cautious. Just the Elon Musk news changed my opinion a little bit. But as we can see here, the Bitcoin price is punishing right now the bulls. And remember, guys, if you want to be taking advantage of the upcoming volatility, we are going to talk about that here. We are going to talk about trading setups. Please only do that if you are an experienced trader. If you are, in the pinned comment, I got you with a $700 bonus. If you click the links down in the pinned comment down below, a simple click, you make your account, takes 15 seconds after your initial deposit. You get $700 completely for free, with which you can trade and you can withdraw the profits from this free trade as well, whether it's a long position, whether it's a short position. Use the links down below if you're an experienced trader, and yeah, make sure you take advantage of that before it is too late. So Da Vinci, thank you so much for all your thoughts here, for all your trading setups. I want to get this video out actually as soon as possible. Do you have anything last to announce or to share before we are wrapping up today's video?
Yeah, if you want to join my channel and watch my show live, right, you can do so by purchasing a subscription at the davincij15.com. Also, anyone who does purchase a subscription between now and the end of the month, I'm going to be giving away one whole DJ15 token to 3 lucky winner subscribers. So make sure you subscribe sometime before then, because yeah, you get a whole DJ15 token, which will cover the cost. Doesn't matter whether you purchase 1 month or like 3 months. I will definitely be giving you some random winner a DJ15 token, which is worth about $200. So that's gonna be awesome.
That's not even like a 70, but that's like 100% discount for a few people here. Link down below, guys. Make sure to take advantage of that. And with that being said, as I said, I have to get this video out as soon as possible to get the people prepared. Thank you so much for joining us today, Da Vinci. Thank you everyone for watching until the very end, for smashing up the like button until a new all-time high. And we will see you very soon at the next one of MMCrypto and Da Vinci J15. So make sure you press the subscription box as MMCrypto, and more importantly, Da Vinci J15 right there and right there. And as always, guys, as always, Da Vinci, any last words to share?
Yeah, always play from a position of strength and do not get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. I almost forgot it. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.